Hi, I'm Alex Indris, and welcome to drillingcontractor.org. I'm here with Joseph Turner of the IADC Compliance Trade Committee, and we're here talking about new IADC Compliance Trade Guidelines. Joseph, how are you doing today?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Doing well.
Good.
So when did these new IADC trade guidelines go into effect?
Well, actually, they came into effect in July of this year. And we've actually been working on it for close to 6 months. And we've actually released the document in July.
And what does this mean for drilling contractors?
Well, one of the biggest, attributes of this are the guidelines. It provides a start point for our vendors to be able to understand the trade compliance regulations as it relates to shipping items internationally. As you know, drilling contractors are involved with international shipment. That's probably one of our primary functions in our supply chain organization. And this guidelines will be very beneficial for our vendors to be able to understand what's required when we ship internationally.
How long have you been working on these new guidelines?
I would say close to over 6 months. We've worked together as a team on the Trade Compliance and Logistics Subcommittee, which is under the Supply Chain Committee on IADC.
Why do you think it's necessary to have these new guidelines?
Well, as we know, trade compliance regulations are really becoming one of the areas that is coming towards the forefront. And the guidelines will be very instrumental with ensuring that when we're shipping our items from the United States around the world, that our vendors are very familiar with the documentation required to do such.
As far as the committee is concerned, is there anything you're hoping to accomplish in the new year?
Yes, one of our next initiatives that we'll be taking on in 2015 deals with the import compliance portion. We feel that our document that we recently released effectively addresses the export portion, but going in 2015, one of our initiatives will be focused more on imports.
Is there anything else you'd like to say today to drillingcontractor.org?
Yes, I would like to put this message out to people who may be watching. The Global Supply Chain Committee is actually looking for new members in the beginning of the first quarter. So if you have any experience in the environment and you're part of the drilling contractors, we would like to welcome you out to our meeting that will be taking place on March 19th.
Joseph, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Alex. Appreciate you having me.
And thank you for joining us on drillingcontractor.org.